Here in Cincinnati, great American ballpark and a city steeped in baseball history. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Hunter Green.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Jarren
Duran.
That's off the inside corner, and we are underway. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And it's filled up.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left field. Hayes ranging after it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Candelario snags it for the second out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Devers at the plate. And that misses. Ball 1. Green, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 outs, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Garrett Crochet. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl.
Center fielder, TJ Friedl.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. In the air, center field. And a quick out, number one. Here's the lineup for the Reds.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. A switch hitter batting right.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
And strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. De La Cruz leads off first with one away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
That's to third, and that chance handled. Jumps, throws, in time. Got him.
Batting fourth, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Tyler Stevenson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Let's go, Tyler. Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. In now for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild. In there for strike 1. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Line drive. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Reds strand a couple, scoreless after 1. New inning getting
Leading off
started.
for
Now
the Red
batting
Sox,
Tristan
first
Casas.
baseman, Tristan Casas.
Green back to work. Swings through that.
0-1.
That one missing inside. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, shortstop Trevor Story.
Here's Story now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
One out, base is empty.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter,
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. And that just misses. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Next offering is down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Durant sizes this one up, makes the catch, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Cincinnati, on to the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that's outside. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit in the air, left field. Hayes makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting 8th, catcher Connor
Wong, the next to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
No ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
That's down and in.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
2-2 now. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And the batter now, Ceddanne Rafaela. And the first offering is not close. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's Austin Hayes.
Left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Long gone. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Digging in, TJ Friedl. First pitch just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The lefty, the 1-0. Crochet maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
1 away. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
De La Cruz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a miss
One ball,
as he was
one
out front
strike.
that time. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball two.
One out,
Two
bases
balls,
empty,
two
and a
strikes.
run in here in the last half of the third. Ground ball left side, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman.
Runner on at first with
Matt
one gone.
McClain.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 so far. And that's off the inside edge.
One ball,
And that
no
is
strike.
ball one. Out front and foul to the left side. Man at first, one away. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Two on, one out. And here is Tyler Stevenson. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. De La Cruz around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Stuart Fairchild now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Ball one low.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
He's out.
Just
Now
the classic
batting,
case of
first
ignoring your
baseman,
third base coach. The
Mr.
stop sign was clear as day, but the runner seemed to have missed it, and certainly it cost him.
Now here is Spencer Steer. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Two outs. That's
Ball
off
one.
the mark, and the count is 1-1. And that
Ball.
one cutting but missing
2-1.
down low. Stevenson over at second. Fairchild on at first with 2 down. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Candelario in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And that one sliced foul. And there's the strike. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Richard Fitz, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Inside. It's 2-2.
Ball. Full count.
This to third. Boots it. Gets off a throw. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. Duran, 28 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hayes hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. The Red Sox yet to pick up a hit here.
No.
High fly ball out towards left center. Hayes racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Devers at the plate and takes high there. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Hit on the ground to Candelario. Sends it across to first, and Devers is set down. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It's 5-0.
Now pitching for Boston.
The pitcher on here, Richard Fitz.
And with the
Richard
big deficit
Pitts.
on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for
Leading
one in a
off
close
for the
game.
Reds,
And now it's Gavin
designated
Lux.
hitter,
He's 0 for
Gavin
1.
Lux.
And the
No.
pitch is outside, ball 1.
1-0. Ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next
Ball
offering
3.
is down low. 3 balls, no strikes.
Ha!
That one misses,
Ball 4. Take
so
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared,
Up
knowing that
next,
if it's
for
not
the
on a
Reds,
tee, you're going to take
left
that pitch
fielder,
because you still
Austin
have one more
Hayes.
strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Hayes
Ball 1,
in the box
up.
for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to Casas. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder.
Back to the
TJ
top of the lineup.
Friedel.
TJ Friedel will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop Ellie De
La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 2 for 2.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering way off the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 1-2. The
That's a
shortstop
ball.
takes the ball.
2-2. Full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs with a runner at third. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman Matt
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain, 1 for 2. In the air to left center, Rafaela on the move to the alley. He's got it, and that is that. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Reds 5 and the Red Sox nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for Boston,
Top 5,
first
John
baseman,
Sciambi with Chris
Tristan
Singleton.
Casas.
And leading it off, Tristan Casas. Green back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he
Now
wants with the
batting,
baseball right
shortstop,
now.
Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story now. Caught looking his first time up. Fly ball center field. Friedel on the move and makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice
Up
catch
next for
on
the
the
Red
run
Sox,
right
the
there. He
designated
saved
hitter,
extra bases for
Masataka
sure. But the
Yoshida.
pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ball, no.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Gets under it and pops it up. Candelario brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for Boston. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Reds putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked...
Rips one to right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Stuart Fairchild. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Man at second. Outside. And that's ball 1. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, 1 away. And here's the first
Now
baseman,
batting,
Spencer
first
Steer.
baseman,
He's already
Spencer
homered here in this
Steer.
one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone. And the runner stays where he is.
Third
Well, that
baseman,
at-bat seemed to be
Jamer
over as soon as it started.
Candelario.
3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Jamer Candelario getting ready to hit. That is upstairs for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-1 now. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Reds leave one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And we're back.
Leading
all
off
set for the
for
top of the
Boston,
6th.
right fielder,
And stepping in for
Wilyer
Boston,
Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's a little bit low. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Not the best location with
Now
the
batting
fastball on
catcher,
strike 3, but
Hunter
when you're
Wong.
pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Wong, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
1, 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked
No ball.
either of those
2
first 2
strikes.
pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what,
Now
pitcher
batting
and catcher on the same
fielder,
page right now.
Cedar Rafaela.
And stepping in is the speedy Cedar Rafaela. Flied to right his first time. That
Ball
misses
1.
the zone, and that's ball 1. The Red Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Next pitch
2-1.
way upstairs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but
And that one popped in the air, left field. Hayes makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, now it's the DH, Gavin Lux. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
ball.
The Red
1 strike.
Sox with some bullpen action. Renan Bernardino, the left-hander, up and throwing. Weiser also getting ready. Late swing, foul to the left. Up and
Ball.
in, 1-2 to count. In the air, out towards left center. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder,
Up
ranging
next,
back
for the
into the
Reds,
outfield. There's
left
part of him that's saying, hey, where you at,
Austin
outfielder?
Hayes.
Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. First
Ball
offering, and it just misses. And that skips in the dirt. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's downstairs. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Stretches out and holds it in.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Friedel in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie.
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 outs.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 1 left for Cincinnati as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. We go to the top of the 7th. Now batting Jaron Duran.
Jaron Duran.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Bregman in the box again. Takes a strike. Just missed. The Reds leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. That one outside. And that's ball 3.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle. And you get
lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Raffy coming to the plate now. They say you win.
0-1.
Slider misses outside. That one off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike.
definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult.
Chopper right side. And that one handled. The flip to the pitcher covering. And Devers is set down. And that is the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
Matt McClain.
Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider.
Now
Tried to
batting,
sit in between.
the catcher,
Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Next
That's
pitch
the
is
ball.
downstairs. Inside, just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's
Now
not the kind of
batting,
approach
right
that you want to
fielder,
have. Even if you do
Stewart.
get to it, it's going to be very
Fairchild.
difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
That one misses, and the count even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any
Now
better than
batting,
that. That's a
first
good
baseman,
sound coming off the bat,
Spencer
man. And as he
Steer.
connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now it's going to be Spencer Steer. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Fairchild off of first with 2 away. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Two outs. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. Slice down the right side. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ready to begin the 8th. And now Tristan Casas.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one missed. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Tony Santillan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Mole getting loose as well. Next offering is fouled back. That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And that is out of play. The Red Sox hitless so far in the game. Next offering is downstairs. The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Jump throw, and they get the out. Great play out there, and that keeps the perfect game alive.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Renan Bernardino into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is.
Number 83.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now the third baseman, Jamer Candelario. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Candelario tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond.
No, that's a ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Greg Weiser, the young right-hander, up and throwing. That's a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now it's the Reds
Lux.
DH, Gavin Lux. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering misses down and away. Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Story for one, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, and that's just foul. Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-1. And that one cutting, but missing down low. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Now batting, the center
Next to hit, T.J. Friedel.
Friedel.
And a foul ball. Hayes off of first with 2 away. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Next offering is down low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Out to short. They take the force out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Hunter Green, perfect so far. We'll see if he can make history as we head to the 9th.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Reds.
It's the top of the 9th, and
Number
there's a new
64.
pitcher on the mound, Tony Santillan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Wilyer
Abreu digs in now. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. And that's in the dirt.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Three outs from a no-hitter. Up the middle, McLean. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well. One of their last chances to break up the no-no. Check swing, called strike. Activity in the bullpen. Scott Barlow up and throwing for Terry Francona. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him looking. Now only one out remaining.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So the Red Sox down to their final out. Ceddanne Rafaela the next to hit. And the no-hit bid comes down to this. One more out to get. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A chance for the no-no right here. On the ground, and this should do it. And they've done it. It's a combined no-hitter.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.